Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pateye Namaha. Ayodhya chapter number 86, Guha's narrative. In the previous chapter, we saw that Guha's doubts are all gone and he understands that Bharatha too is a great devotee of Lord Rama. The pangs of separation from Rama was too much for Bharata, so at night he came to Guha, and Guha consoled Bharata by talking about Lord Ram. And we are going to see the conversation about Lord Rama in greater detail in this particular chapter. Verse 1. Achachakshe ata sadbhavam Lakshmanasya mahatmanaha Bharataya aprameyaya Guho Guhana gochara. Then Guha, the forest stranger, described to Bharata the countless qualities of the good-natured and magnanimous Lakshmana. Lakshmana is referred to as Sadbhavam, or the good-natured one, and Mahatmanaha, that is the magnanimous one, the great-souled one. Guha had probed Bharata's faultless heart to its very depth. He took real pleasure in descanting on the unique devotion of Lakshmana to Rama, on the service he was rendering him, and on his manifold excellences. Numerous beyond count were the virtues of Rama, the hero of Guha's discourse. One might as well hope to stem the oceans with his palms. Bharata, the listener, was well qualified to be the master of such as Guha. The narrator was one whose long life was spent in the trackless forest that knew not civilized man and his graces. So he spoke on the Lord and his infinite perfections as well as his intellect and speech could accomplish. Who can dare hope to exhaust them? There is no grade nor distinction of the old and the new, of the Nestor and the novice in describing the glories of the Lord. Guha desired, if possible, to deepen Bharata's love and devotion to Rama, and he began to describe the great virtues of Lakshmana as a fitting example. Verse 2. Tam jagratam guner yuktam varachapa ishudharinam bhratra gupti artam atyantam aham Lakshmanam abravam. I observed that Lakshmana, who is endowed with virtues and wields bows, arrows, and swords, out of his extreme love and devotion kept awake to guard Rama, and my heart was much pained thereat. So I spoke as follows to Lakshmana. Verse 3. Iyam tat sukha shayya tvad artam upakalpita pratyashvasihi shaishva asyam sukham raghava nandana. Child, said I, here is a bed ready for you, soft and comfortable. Rest your weary limbs on it for a while. O delight of the Raghu race. Verse 4. Uchito ayam jana sarve dukhanam tvam sukha uchita dharmatma tasya gupte artham jagarishyamahe vayam. It comes natural to me and easy and to my fellow hunters to keep awake all night and rough it in these woods. All my days have been spent here. You can trust me to guard over Rama and Sita. You have been brought up gently and delicately, and this is no work for such as you. Verse 5. Nahi Ramat priyataro mama asti bhuvi kaschana ma utsuko bhur bravi me etadapi asatyam tava agrataha. The worlds hold no dearer object to me than Rama. I speak the veriest truth in your presence. Do not be restless. Verse 6. Asya prasadad ashamse loke asminsu mahad yashaha dharmavaptim cha vipulam artha kamau cha kevalam. I have placed all my hopes on him to secure unparalleled fame, virtue, and wealth in this world, all through his grace. So, this may seem a little contrary to what most devotees ask for. We know that Guha is a very staunch devotee of Lord Rama, and yet you can see that he is asking for acquisition of something. And devotees don't usually go about asking, oh God, give me something, give me something, give me something. So, what is Guha actually speaking about? We should understand that Guha is a very great devotee of the Lord, and yet he's asking something over here. It has to have another purpose. There has to be another meaning behind it all. So, the first thing that he wants is fame, yasha. So the fame that he's seeking is the fame of being Rama's friend. Okay. The second quality that Guha wishes that he will receive is dharma vaptim. That is the acquisition of righteousness. Rama is dharmatma. Rama is the embodiment of truth. Therefore, when Guha says that he wants to acquire dharma or righteousness, it is the fact that he wants to serve the Lord, who is dharmatma, who is the embodiment of dharma. The dharma of every living entity is to recognize the constitutional position of the soul as a servant of Sita and Rama and serve them accordingly. And therefore, over here, Guha is saying that he wants the mercy of the Lord to give him opportunities to serve him and thereby establish him in the path of righteousness that is prescribed in all the Vedas, all the scriptures. Then he says he wants artha and kama. Artha usually means wealth and kama means desire or enjoyment. The greatest wealth that one can possess is the love of Lord Rama. The greatest desire that one should have is to continue to serve Lord Rama. Now there is another meaning behind it all. There are 4 purusharthas: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. These are known as the 4 aims of life. So one way we can take that Guha is saying that I need to follow the 4 aims of life, which is really quite extraordinary. However, there is a 5th purushartha, that is prema pumartho mahan. That prema, that extreme love towards the Lord, that is what the true devotees actually crave for. And for that, you need the mercy of the Lord. That's why Guha starts this verse as Asya prasadad. I need the mercy of the Lord. By the mercy of the Lord, by the prasadad, by the grace of Lord Rama, Ashamse, I wish to attain a wonderful position at the feet of Lord Rama. So even though it seems as if Guha is being very materialistic, he is in fact not being materialistic. And he says that this is all he wants, kevalam. So this is kevala bhakti. The only thing that Guha wants is bhakti. He just wants prasadad. He just wants the grace of the Lord. And how does he wish to accomplish that? By serving Rama. Because in the previous verse, he said that there is no one in this entire world more dear to him than Rama. Nahi Ramat priyataro mama asti bhuvi kaschana. It is impossible for anybody else to be more dear to me than my beloved Rama. So, although in verse 6 it looks as if Guha is being very materialistic, he is in fact not. He is just requesting the grace of Rama when he does devotional service towards the Lord. That's it. Verse 7. Soham priya sakham Ramam shayanam sahasitaya Rakshishyami dhanuspani sarvai sver jnatibih saha. My kin and I will stand guard over Rama and Sita, dearer to me than life, through the long hours of night, with an arrow on the string of the bow. Verse 8. Nahi me aviditam kinchit vane asmin charata sada Chaturangam hi api balam prasahem vayam yudhi. What I know not about these forests is not worth knowing, for my life has been spent in it. I, my kin, and my troops are more than a match for any enemy that might come against us in armed army. So Guha tells Bharatha that he told Lakshmana that he will guard Rama and Sita and Lakshmana should take rest. Verse 9. Evam asmabhir uktena Lakshmanena mahatmana anunita vayam sarve dharmam eva anupashyata. The high-souled Lakshmana, who is the embodiment of righteousness, politely replied to us as follows. So Guha calls Lakshmana using two different adjectives. First one is Mahatmana, that is the high-souled one, and the other one is Dharmam eva anupashyata, the one who perceives only righteousness. Why? Because Lakshmana follows only Rama. Therefore, he is always perceiving righteousness. So he is the embodiment of righteousness. Verse 10. Katam Dasaratha bhumau shayane sahasitaya shakya nidra maya labdhum jivitam va sukhani va. How could you expect me to sleep when my lord and his gentle consort lie on the rough bare earth? I care not to waste a thought on my body, my life, or its comforts. Lakshmana says, Katham, how? How is it possible for me to sleep when Dasaratha, the son of King Dasaratha, that is Rama, is sleeping on the bhumi along with Sita? How is it possible? Verse 11. Yo nadeva asurai sarvai shakya prasahitum yudhi tam pashya guha samvishtam trineshu sahasitaya. Gods and asuras may join hands and yet be swept away like a withered leaf before a gale by a poor shaft from the terrible bow of my brother. And that hero, my beloved brother, sleeps all comfortably on the bare ground on rough grass and Sita with him. What a terrible sight that. Verse 12. Mahata tapasa labdho vividhai cha parishramai eko dasharatasya esha putra sadrishya lakshanaha. Long years did the king recite the mantras to be blessed with Rama as a son. Long and all faithfully did he keep with well-restrained senses the vows and observances, Kichra, Chandrayana, and others too severe to think of. Time out of number did he celebrate yajnas, yagas, and other rites which the holy books enjoin on a barren father. After much trouble and travail, Rama, this noble boy, was born to him, his very other self, as it were, after 60,000 years of heartache. So Lakshmana mentions the Parishramai, that is the troubles, and what were those troubles? What were the austerities that King Dasaratha performed? In the Sri Sampradaya book, all these various yajnas and yagas are mentioned, and I have merely recited them. Verse 13. Asmin pravrajite raja na chiram vartayashyati vidva medhini nunam kshiprameva bhavishyati. The fond father has at last driven his precious child away to the dreary forests. Is it in human nature to survive the shock? I hope not. There is not the slightest shadow of a doubt that the goddess of earth is widowed of her lord and is now helpless. So Guha recites to Bharata how Lakshmana thought about his beloved father and his beloved brother, and how his brother and sister-in-law were asleep on the ground. And Bharata gets to know Lakshmana's lament through Guha.